Salam and welcome to day 8 of Ramadan 2021. I am so happy because the weather is so phenomenal out right now. It's 70 degrees in New York and that is like a heat wave right now. So I'm totally enjoying being outdoors and I can't wait for the warm-up to start soon. I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I enjoy doing it for you. On my dinner menu for tonight, I have chicken biryani, I stuffed panipuri with potatoes, and I have a tamarind and coriander chutney to go with that. I also fried some calamari and I made mango lassi. But before we start cooking, let's get to the 3 names of the 99 names of Allah that I'll be doing for you today. For the first name, Al-Alim, it means the all-knowing. He is the one whose knowledge is extensive and comprehensive, and he knows everything seen and unseen. And for the second name, Al-Malik, it means the king. He is the one who is sovereign over everything, including the heavens and earth and everything in it. And for the third name, Al-Hamid, it means the praiseworthy. He is worthy of all praise in everything and under all circumstances. And this concludes the 3 names of the 99 names for tonight. To get started on my chicken biryani, I'm going to add some grapeseed oil into my pan. And my ingredients are onions. I have about a half a medium chopped onions. I'm using red onions. You could use any onions you prefer. I also have 1.5 medium tomatoes chopped. I have some cilantro that I finely chopped, mint leaves that I finely chopped. I have curry leaves. I do love the flavor of curry leaves in Indian cooking. And I use the Shan brand of biryani mix, and I have 1 cup of yogurt. So to the oil, I'm gonna start adding in the onions and I'm gonna let that cook down and almost get a nice brown, crispy sort of texture onto the onions. I have the chicken here, and what I did with the chicken after I grounded up fresh garlic and ginger into a paste, and I marinated the chicken for about 2 hours with that. Next, I'm going to add in the tomatoes and let those cook down with the onions. And to that, I'm going to add in the yogurt. Next goes in the Shan biryani mix. This smells so incredible. Now I'm going to add in the chicken and let the chicken cook down for about 20 minutes. So it's been about 10 minutes or so for the chicken. I'm just gonna add in these curry leaves so that it can really enhance the flavor of that biryani. While the chicken is cooking, I actually seasoned up some calamari that I bought this morning from the fish market. I cut them into small rounds. I seasoned this up with some curry powder, turmeric, and chow mein seasoning. It gives it a really phenomenal taste. So I have some oil heating here, and I have flour with some cornstarch added to it and a little bit of turmeric for some nice color. The reason I added cornstarch to this flour is because it's going to give a nice crispy batter when I'm frying. So we're going to go ahead and coat this calamari and lightly coat it if you possibly can. And then we're going to drop it into the oil and let that fry. It only takes about 3 minutes or so to fry up. So I just got finished filling my pot for my basmati rice. What I like to do is boil the water with 1 cinnamon stick and a couple of elaichi pods or cardamom pods. I leave them whole. I don't take the seeds out. And also I like to add in some cloves. So about 3 or 4 cloves, about 5 elaichi pods and 1 cinnamon stick. And I let this boil, and then I'm gonna add the rice. This is 3 cups of basmati rice that I soaked with warm water for about a half an hour, so it absorbs all of that water. And I'm gonna go ahead and add it into this water that started to boil. Then I'm gonna lower it down to a simmer. The key to getting good basmati rice when you're making a biryani is to make sure that you do not overcook the basmati rice. So take it out about 3/4 of the way done, so maybe about 8 to 10 minutes. To make my stuffed panipuris, I'm adding these baby red potatoes into some water, and I'm gonna let that come to a boil. I don't want it too soft where it gets mushy, like for mashed potatoes. I still want it to be able to have some substance to it so that we can bite into the potato. So about 8 minutes or so, this will boil, and then we'll start stuffing our pani puri. To break fast, I bought these pani puris at the Indian store. You just take it at the top and gently break a little circle into the center, just like that, to make a little bit of a hole so that you can fill ingredients into it. Now, you can basically fill anything you want into these. I have the potatoes that I boiled, so I simply take, a couple of pieces, fill it into the pani puri as much as you want to. Make sure you leave enough room so that you can add the sauces in. And the 2 sauces that I'm going to be using today are tamarind sauce. And you simply drizzle the tamarind sauce in there as much as you prefer, whatever your taste preference is. And about 1/4 teaspoon is what I put into there. And I bought coriander and mint chutney, and about 1/2 teaspoon is what I drizzle into there. And this is a pani puri. And these are some of my favorite. When I went to India, I ate them all the time. They were so good. And what happens is you stand in a line at the pani puri stand, and the guy just gives you as much pani puri at a time as you want. And until you're full and done, then he'll move on to the next customer. So happy popping these pani puris. For my mango lassi, I have 4 mangoes cut up into small pieces. And I have 1 cup of almond milk, but you can use any milk of your choice that you want to. I have 1.5 cup of low-fat yogurt, just plain regular yogurt, no flavored yogurt. 1/2 teaspoon of almond essence, and I have 4 mint leaves. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all up together, and we're gonna have a wonderful mango lassi to break our fast tonight. Okay, let's check it out. Ooh, smells good. Can't taste it, but it definitely smells really well. Voila, mango lassi. Just look at this gorgeous sunset. It's about time to break fast. We have about 10 minutes left, and I'm so excited. The sun is setting, and it's just breathtaking, that view. This is our table setting for tonight. That's our biryani, our panipuri, a nice calamari. We've got some cake left over from yesterday. I can't wait to try that mango lassi, and some wonderful tea. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and if you like these vlogs, please like, share, and subscribe.